Good evening, my dears. Traditionally, we will start from sound check, and today for me interesting sound not so loud. Always good with the sound and with the picture. If Mar Garcia are here, special sound check for you. Today, microphone loud as much as possible, my dears. Other people other people sound is comfortable for you, not too much loud, because today we are working on a microphone overload. Yes, traditionally when chat not so active, we can say it personally. Hello. Oh my god, I must turn off sounds on my PC. When sound not so full of messages, we said personally hello for AK Krat 74, Borzet Will, Chris Coney, Charlie Manson, Iris. Hello, my dears. Thanks so much, Olga joining to the sponsor of the channel. Thanks so much, dear Olga, for your support. Hello, Sammy. Hello, Gordon Simpson, Petra Olson. Last White Rose, Disney, Lofty. Hello, everyone, my dears. You are so check. Oh my god, you are so the post that we are finish our fundraise. We are finishing fundraise for $1,200 for monitors, but situation changed a little. I will show a photo. I will show a photo what we're buying, but situation a little changed. I don't know, one very good person, I don't know, maybe he want to be anonymous, I don't know. He give a little more than my weight, that's why we're buying little more stuff than we weigh. That's why we're buying 4 monitors for FPV for working in a crew, and we're buying 2 TX modulator. It's a special stuff for the radio controller, for I don't know how to correctly describe this this shit making signal between FPV drone and controller, and biggest part of people for the training needs, they use cheap model Radio Master Happy model, but thanks for you, my dears. We are buying not cheap stuff, yeah, not low power stuff. We are buying very good stuff for our guys. Hello, Mark. Special sound check for you. I forgot. I hope that always good with the sound. Mark, always good with sound. Directive question. Yes, sound. Today we are working on a microphone overload. I hope that it's comfortable for other people. And yes, now I will sending that photo on the Telegram. If some people don't saw the posts, if some people don't saw the chat, I will show you, my dears, what we buying for our guys. Hello MS, hello Lofty. 1 second, I uploading this. And one more. Yeah, I made this picture on a new post service. So what we can see here is the 3 big 10 inches monitors for FPV. Is that Husky Eye. It's the very good monitors, high quality, big size, very comfortable to the work. good picture when you are working on a closed position, for example in trench or something like this. Not only one not only one member of crew can see this monitor, and other guys too can control situation. We buy 3 10-inch monitors. Two monitors, it's 5.8 megahertz, and one it's a special frequency, it's 2.73 megahertz, and we buy 7 inches monitor for the work on outside, on outdoor, with that with special, I don't know, shade of on the screen. And we buy two TX modules, it's two small boxes. You see this over the other boxes, these two small boxes, and yes, and that's we are buying this only thanks for you, my dear. Thanks so much for this fundraise that we are quickly closed it. And yes, I will show next photo with my guys. Wait a moment. And yes, it's just pictures with the same stuff, but I made it special as a report for you, my dears, that I'm directly delivered to the my teammates' hands. My dears, thanks so much. You are a WEMS. You are a Epson. Epson. Thanks so much, my dears. We're really quickly finish this fundraise, and it was very important because small news, good news, I think, good news. Tomorrow I will go where? In vacation. On a 2 weeks vacation for have some chill, some relax. Before long rotation. Yeah, it's normal practice when before you go in a some combat task. It's not a beer, it's an energy drink. I don't want to make the advertisement for the Red Bull today. They never paid me, never paid. That's why I will not make the free advert. Yes, it's normal practice when the commanders give weekends or vacation before long rotation. Yeah, and tomorrow I will go in a vacation, my dears. That's why I made today the broadcast. I know it's not the best time for the broadcast. It's Friday evening for the European part of my subscribers. People going for the beer. People going on a bar, they have a time with a family, my dears, but I have no choice. Tomorrow morning when I wake up, I will sit in a car and go to the Kharkiv region to meet my mother. And yes, it's one part of the news, and second part of this news is that so soon we have less time, little less time, but after vacation we will have some time for regrouping, for organization, and I think that after vacation we will go in with my team to the one of the very popular eastern region is the Pokrovsk region. I had a couple phone calls with that guys who are there now. Not with the and then Kryvyi Rih too. In the Kryvyi Rih too, I had a small call. Oh my God, small call! I have a couple phone calls with the guy who are there now. Not on a staff position, on a lower level. Is the combat pilots, is that infantry guys, is the Ricky guys who are really did work, and they say that situation not so good. yeah, I think that it's situation a little shitty. Hugh G. Привіт з Онтаріо, область Канади. Ми любимо Україні і я практикую українську мову. Hugh G. I firstly see you, I think, that on a channel, yeah? I'm right? You are welcome, Hugh. I think that I know you personally, yeah? And yes, in situation there are shitty. Yeah, so, thanks that you do this. And I don't like to the show of the map. And just a couple words about situation. I don't know why media don't start yelling about this. At the moment, I'm very quickly prepare the map. It's And yeah, what we see here is the deep state, our favorite situation control map. And what we see here. Pokrovsk have to surround it. A couple of years ago, everybody yelling that situation Pokrovsk will be stabilized. Thanks for one very high skilled general who are come there and really made situation in Pokrovsk better. But at this moment situation not so good. We can see that Pokrovsk house surrounded, but distance between Pokrovsk and couple days ago it was 8-9 kilometers, but now this distance it's 3-4 kilometers to the front line, to the first infantry trenches. Yes, in some places it's 1.5 kilometers. So front line is very close to the Pokrovsk region. And interesting thing about this. Couple days ago, I will move. Not couple days, couple weeks ago, situation was really better. But for example, 2 weeks ago, we had that situation that enemy's infantry, not special forces, not some airborne or Marine Corps, not GRU and other units, they penetrate to the Ukrainian rear between Ukrainian position. They go in inside, more close to Pokrovsk, and what they do? They use not everybody heard about small group assault tactic. It's for example 4 or 5 guys. They go in on an assault, try to destroy infantry on a position and other. Now Russian use little different tactics. They use over small group, 2 and 3 people, and his task it's not going to the enemy's position. For example, not his task not to seize Ukrainian trench or something like this. His task is going between Ukrainian position as more as possible in a rear, or in some cases the Russian commanding giving a point for over small groups where they come when they must come. And they just do this. No firearm combat, not contact. They just very silently going to that point, seize this point, and waiting for the next command. For the 1 week group, during the 1 week, group from 2 people, when they seize this position, when they find this house, basement, doesn't matter, can grow in to 10 people, to 20 people. And we had a situation when Russian groups attacked fire support lines on a distance 5 kilometers from the front line, 5 kilometers in the rear. It was the firearms contact. And we said it's DRG, diversional groups, but it's not a special forces or something like this. It's just infantry. They avoiding fire contact on a front line, coming in the rear, and doing real shit are there. That one of my mates who are now there, they are Mavic pilots. His distance from the front line is something like 2.5 kilometers, 3 kilometers. And for the last week, they had Mavic crew, is the drone team. They had a 2 firearms contact with the Russian small groups who are just walking to the point, because they don't know situation in a Ukrainian rear, and they have a big chance to find, for example, drone position or mortar position or position of some big gun who are covering our guys on the front line. And the situation is really shitty. And some news, it can be fake news, but some news reporting that inside of the city Pokrovsk, sometimes Ukrainian armed forces meet with the occupant forces inside of the city with the small groups. It can be true, but authority media, high level media, told nothing about this. That's why I told that situation is really strange, situation is really shitty, but what we can do with this? Nothing. We will go and we will try to fix the situation. I hope that my team will be trained and equipment enough good to this moment. I hope that it will be, but we will see. I had a vacation 2 weeks, and we can see how situation front line will be changed in that time, because 2 weeks it's very long period, but pre-order, as I told, it will be Pokrovsk direct. Hello Yale. Charlie Manson, just at the road side wood-fired pizza place getting food and will be with you properly. Yeah, as I told, it's not a better time for the broadcast. As usually, Charlie Manson have a beer in this time, usually. But yeah, I have no choice, because I think that for me a little difficult to make the broadcast from Kharkiv, because I'm going to dress there and took all that stuff, equipment, microphone and other light. It's a little difficult, and in a Kharkiv still problem with the electrician sometimes, and that's why planning broadcasts from the Kharkiv, it's not a good idea. Maybe I will have some days in a Kyiv, and I will come and we will make some evening conversation between my relax in vacation. But we will see how it will go, and we will see, we will check. Tismi, you are going to Pokrovsk, Pasha? Not yet, not today and not tomorrow, but soon. I think that it's very, very possible. Very big chance to go there. Shittiest direct now, I think, at this moment, because Ukrainian armed forces have a really good success really good success with the stabilization situation, with the situation stabilization on a border with the Russia in the Sumy region. I will show news. GUR do very successful and good operation. It was long operation. If I find this if I find this new, I will show GUR did very successful operation on Sumy direct. They doing operation in the rear. They damaged rear Russian forces and they killed not less than 300 Russian and something like near 500 soldier was wounded. And this operation give a very give one more steps to the success on the Sumy direct, and now situation on the Sumy more stability. Shittiest, I think that it's Pokrovsk now. Yeah. Is that new? I find it in English. Yeah, just Russian are fleeing from the rear. GUR destroyed 8 companies of the occupiers at once and stopped the enemy's breakthrough in Sumy region. In Sumy region, Ukrainian intelligence officers from the Timur Special Unit of the GUR of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine conducted a Latin operation disrupting a large-scale offensive of Russian troops. Thanks to the coordinated action of the military, the enemy lost more than 8 companies of manpower, and Russian advance was completely stopped. This was reported by the press service of GUR. The reconnaissance operation took place behind the enemy line, where Ukrainian fighters destroyed enemy position, gained a foothold in an important area and cut off the supply of ammunition and food to the occupiers. As a result, the Russian offensive in the Sumy direction completely collapsed. According to the radio intercepts, enemy soldier refused to go on the offensive against position controlled by the soldier of the Timur Special Unit, justifying this with a four-featured reason. Panic gripped the Russian units. The assault were thwarted before they even began. The released video captures the most striking moment of the operation: raids deep in the rear, precision artillery war, close combat, strikes by FPV drones and grenade launcher. This combat film is a proof of high efficiency of Ukrainian units. Total enemy use amounted at least 334 killed and over 550 wounded. Several special units of the Timur Special Unit participate, including Chimera, Junger, Stugna, Siberian Battalion, Arata, Paragon, Fighting 14, R Division, First Line, Raven Group, BDK, and 6 Special Operation Detachment. Yeah, and it was a very successful operation, and it's had a very big influence, on a situation in a Sumy direct. So I solved it. I don't know. It's okay if we will show the video during broadcast. I think that on YouTube it's not okay. I will send the link. David 47. Доброго вечора з Лотарингії у Франції. Слава Україні та слава її героям. Thanks so much, David 47. Hello, bonjour, cher ami. And yes, that operation have a very big influence on the situation in the Sumy region. And what we have now, one of the hottest point, it's Pokrovsk. Diversional activity of the Russian offensive activity of the Russian, aviation activity, FPV units and other. But the most famous unit, Rubicon, it's the Russian UAV unit. Once was the most famous. It's this unit, Rubicon, it's something like a first page of the magazine for the Russian government. Give a lot of money for this unit. It's like a presentation unit, and thanks for this money, the Russian unit have a very good supply. They have a lot of the drones, and they give us some success for the Russian infantry and other. And this very effective Russian unit now was moved to the Sumy direct, and it's make situation on the Pokrovsk direct a little easier. But situation is still shitty. Ukrainian infantry tried to stop the Russian forces on a defense position. But as I told, sometimes we had the cases when firearms combat contact happened deep in the rear. Yeah, it was that news about my future place of the work. And I don't know why media don't start to yelling about diversional group, because it's very often activity. It's very often activity. It's not something special in that region. A lot of the diversional group. Just kick it in for supply to unit and the front. Keep your spirits up, boys, stay strong. Always be good, we have no chance. We must stay only strong. If we will crying, we will lose all the things what we have at this moment. Yeah, that's why we will be strong. Always be good. Thanks so much, Jaya. Gordon Simpson, what's up with the Spiderweb 2.0? Spiderweb 2.0? Hello, Michael Russo. Yesterday, I checked the Russian media, and what I saw, they make a news company for the civilian population in Russia. But if you are see that somebody launch drone from the car, you must immediately report to the police. And I think that we have precedent of this. It's unreal that just without some reason Russian government start do this announcement about drones from cars. And after Spiderweb operation, it's some time after this, and I think that Spiderweb 2.0 version, it will be something more interest. But we had a lot of the cases when inside of Russia, it's not opposition. Russian opposition, it's it's pro-government bastard who are yelling that they are not pro-government, but his narratives, it's directly pro-government. Same with Navalny. People yelling that Navalny are the hero of Russia, is the guy who are making corruption investigation. and he is against Putin, but Navalny working by the Russian narratives, by the Putin narratives, and doesn't matter he is from Единая Россия or from other parties, doesn't matter. He is the shield pro-Putin bastards. I don't know why Western peoples make a hero from him, why Western people so support his wife, because Navalny changed nothing there, nothing. This soft power doesn't work in Russia, because Russian soft power working on other territory, but not in Russia. I don't care about the position, but we have Russian partisans. It's that people who, I don't say that they are supporting Ukraine, but they are against Russian government. Some people start understanding they are a slave in his country, and what they do? They do arsoning on recruitment points and other. And after Operation Spiderweb, what's did SBU? A lot of the cases when Russian partisans or rebels, I don't know how give a correct name for them, launch drone with some explosive materials from his cars. And it's the very good news that SBU share this this type of the diversional activity for Russian diversant deep in Russia, and I hope that bigger number of Russian military factory will be under fire. Thanks for that, guys. And yes, Russian police service, Ministry of the Internal Affairs in Russia, they are very nervous about this. Every guys now who looks a little strange or looks more smart than typical Russian, it's now can be a diversant in eye of the Russian police, and it's good. Russian population must be nervous all the time. If they must be nervous, they must live in a difficult environment. They must living under police suppressing, and I think with this police activity what we have now, it's a little have no sense to do these operations, because really now very big control of the trucks, of the cars, and something like this. I think that security service of Ukraine will make something better and something more loud than Operation Spiderweb. I hope that they don't sit and do nothing, my dears. Hello, Velen Kishka. Hello, Kim Sim. Spiders are considered protection. I will slim. Spiders are considered protection. I always leave them less files. Yeah, but somebody scare spiders. Yeah. They're just grumpy dissidents, not pro-Ukraine, just disruptive. Yeah, I'm agree with these things, Christian C. Wait a moment. Yeah, I'm agree with these things because, as I told, we have, I don't know, some people said, enemy of your enemy, it's your friend. But no, a Russian inside of Russia have other interest, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that if you're a Russian opposition, you are a pro-Ukrainian. Everybody in Russia have his own interest, and if they can be just disruptive only in his interest. And it's not our friends, it's not our allies, but I'm very happy that Russia have guys like this, grumpy dissidents. I'm very happy. What is mean? It's mean that these people can make a house inside of Russia, and it's very good. And people like this can make collapse in some sphere. For example, if this grumpy dissident will launch his drone, for example, on a factory or something like this, it will be better for us and better for them. For example, yeah. But I doesn't say that they are our friends. Best to change tactics and tricks often, Jaya. Yeah, it's have sense. I'm sorry. A little help for you friends, $20. Thanks so much, Jaya. My dears, very big thanks for your donation, Jaya. My dears, your donation is the very important because at this moment, as I told, we are preparing for the mission, and I hope that in this vacation I can make some videos for making something on the YouTube channel, for making big scale of fundraisers, because that things what we're buying is just a step by step, and for the development of our unit we need more and more stuff. And at this moment we really need your help, and your support is very important for me and for my guys. Thanks so much for your donation, Jaya. Pasha, do you have some favorite places in Kharkiv you always go to when you visit hometown, e.g. cafe or restaurants, or a park? Yeah, I have a favorite places in Kharkiv. Restaurant, I think no, because at this moment I have no friends in Kharkiv, because biggest part of my friends from Kharkiv, they or fight, some guys fallen on a war, some guys leave from there, and I have no chance to meet with that guy. That's why that I can't choose a favorite restaurants, but I have one favorite hookah bar in Kharkiv, but restaurants no. Parks, Shevchenko Park, Maidan Svobody is my favorite place, because there we can come, have a cup of coffee, just a walk, very good atmosphere are here, very beautiful nature are there. That's my favorite. And in a village, I think that I love my village. My village is really good. River, forest, and other shit, but forest now a little dangerous to walk, because some time ago soldiers living there, and I hope that guys doesn't do field mines are there, land mines, and I hope that that place is safety. But I think that in centrum of Kharkiv it's very beautiful. Sumska Street, it's very good place for the walking in Kharkiv directly. And if you come on a Sumska Street and you start walking from the beginning near Nikolsky Mall, and you will go till end of Sumska Street, I think that you will walk near all most popular objects in Kharkiv. It's Historical Museum, subway station, historical museum is directly translated. It's Maidan Svobody. It's thermometer, we say gradusnik. It's one of the best place in Kharkiv for the meat. For example, if you have some meat, dating doesn't matter. You are said go meet near thermometer. Every people from the Kharkiv, they know what I mean. And yes, and if you will start walking by the Sumska Street, you will see biggest part of the interesting place of Kharkiv. Not biggest part, but big part. And I have a message on a blue chat from the Ellison. Thanks so much. Training. It's message training. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for your support. Training. It's not only training. Now we are preparing directly to the combat mission, my dears. Thanks so much. Your support very important. Thanks, Ellison. I forgot what about I told. I'm just a like a Tumblr turning off topic when blue chat PayPal sending a message to me, and yeah, what about the told? Yeah, but Kharkiv. I don't know. Maybe if I will have time, I will filming something from Kharkiv. I will recording something from Kharkiv. For you. And when we were in a Kharkiv with Ablaji, my dears, who are a newbie on a channel, you must watch our cycles of video with Ablaji. It's my Polish friend. We are come to the Kharkiv. We was in a Derhachi. We drive in a Kharkiv region, in a Donetsk region. It was Konstantinivka and other measures. Who are a newbie on this channel and still not watch this video, just a check. Maybe we will show some beautiful place from there for you. Strange sound out the window. I don't know what this can be. We have no other siren. Yeah, and we continue. Kim C, is your team all together now or still recruiting? So, recruiting, it's not easy process. I told that this will be easy process, but no. Team very combined at some part. It's the veterans who had a combat experience. Some guys they come, they are a young civilian guy. And for example, for taking a team civilian guy, we need a lot of time. For example, one guy who are a civilian, he have 2 education. He finished 3 FPV course. He ready to the fight. We are try to give a contract to him 3 months, and I hope that close to October he will be with me. And my first crew equipage, my first crew are ready, and when I will come from vacation, we just are going on a short course, and we will go on a front line with the first crew. But second crew will be on a stage of preparing, on a stage of recruiting, and I think that I will go out from the Pokrovsk region back to the Kiev for check how this recruiting process working, how they studying, how they do training, and second crew will be preparing for rotation for first crew, and I have a third crew, but I have no priority for recruits people to the third crew because we have special plans for this. Maybe a little later I will announce it, or I will tell interest story about this third crew after after my service here. For Pasha's unit, thanks so much, Tismi. Thanks for your donation. Cause war sucks. I want to serve in Ukraine. How? It's cause. Depends from what you want to do in Ukraine. How you want to serve. What position you want to occupy. Where you want to serve. Because for the 40, a lot of opportunities now. Laws was changed. now recruiting of the 40 now more easier in some branches and in some unit, and 40 have a lot of the opportunities to serve in Ukraine. Just give a couple questions here and we will discuss it on a stream. I hope that it can be interesting for some people who are here, or just it can be just in general interesting information. Just to give a couple questions and I will answer on this. Additions for drones. Take care, Pasha. Amy, thanks so much for your donation, Amy. Thanks so much. Oh, that non-comfortable pause. I'm still waiting for the question. Yeah, it was donation from Emmy. I will again repeat this message. For additions for drones, take care, Pasha. Thanks so much, my dears. When you make donations, you can write something. Maybe it can be some text or some letter, or maybe you want to say something. Just you can write there all what you want, and if you want to be anonymous, just please write that you want to be anonymous, because I had some fuck ups on a broadcast. Name and surname was during stream, and it was a little bad things from my side. I'm so sorry for this. Yeah, Kaz, where is the question from you? I'm waiting for this. What you want to know about service in Ukraine? I'm sorry, my application OBS stopped and the chat doesn't updated. I'm see that you are write something. CMV guys, if you want to support Pasha, PayPal is because YouTube takes a big portion of the money. Yeah, YouTube took 30% of your donation. It's true. YouTube steal bloggers money. Thanks so much, Sammy. Today you work as moderator very, very good. And making Jay, show up with your own kit and they'll give you a job. If I was 15 years younger, it'd be there. No, in some units have no sense to have own kit, because Ukrainian army give kit and equipment. It doesn't problem, but be honestly, Ukrainian official equipment are really, really shitty. That's why everybody, every normal people, they buying his own kit and his own equipment. Cause I want to fly drones. If you want to fly drones, you must at first finish FPV drone course in your country, for example, have some certificate, come to some unit and tell, hello guys, for example, Marine Corps. Hello guys, I'm a 40, I'm ready to serve for Ukraine and I can fly on a drone. And if you will be useful for them, they give contract for you. Because if you want to be an infantry soldier, it's not a problem, you can come without experience. But with the drone pilots, it's some problem, because level of communication on a drone level, it's more higher than infantry communication, because you must took tasks and targets from the high com by the radio station. You must know how work in a special stuff for the targeting. It's a more bigger scale of the information, and 40 on a drone position It's not so often we can see 40 on a drone position. More often we can see 40 on in reconnaissance, sometimes in assault groups. But if you want to join to the drone unit, you must come with some skills. It's be better for you. Maybe some units be able to took you without any experience, but language barrier is the big problem. For example, if you are just a Ukrainian 80 years old guy, you can go on every course of Ukraine for free or for some money, and to this knowledge for the 40 it's more difficult because we have the limited number of the drone course for the foreigner, but it's possible, it's not a problem. I believe in the rise of drones. One will win this war. No, infantry will win this war. Drones is just a fire support, and our border, our front line, it's infantry. If we have no infantry in some places, it's not our places. And drones now is just a fire support thing. It's not a main pusher of the war. Main pusher of the war it's infantry. Drones is just one of the types how we can destroying enemy's infantry. And there is the message on a blue chat from the Borzet Wheel. Small donor for you. Thanks so much, Will. Thanks so much. How to sync up to fly drones? Sync up or sign up? I'm little don't understand. I'm Irish, I believe in protecting Europe from Russia. But it's really true because Russia still think that they ready to reborn Soviet Union, and not that Soviet Union with the Russian, Belarusian and Ukraine, with Lithuania, with a part of Poland, with a part of Moldova, and other. They really sick on the brain. They have a mental problem. They don't understand that this country, Soviet Union, was totally destroyed, but they still try to reborn this. They are stupid, and Ukraine it's only one of the target of Russia. That's why situation on a border with the European country with Russia now more increasing, and they now do soft war. African, Middle East refugee and other border provocation. But if they finish with Ukraine, I think that some European country must be ready to invasion. It's moved on a bit from this now. There are a full recruiting service for foreign volunteer. Yeah, it's the true. When you are coming on a border, it's Shegini border in Ukraine, in Lviv region. First, what you see, it's a banner with a number of recruiting service for the 40. And yeah, now it's really changed. Because in that time when I was in infantry, 40 looking for the unit, they have no contract, they fight illegally, and it's had a lot of problem. But now it's really easier. Do you still carry an AKA or M16? I have no M16, my gun now it's UR-15. It's Ukrainian rifle on a R system, and I will show this in this moment. You can see this rifle on a picture of the preview of broadcast. I will show. One moment, and I will show this. So you can see that it's not AKA, not M16, it's the R rifle. Ukrainian factories Brayar make it for the Ukrainian armed forces. Very good weapon, really high quality metal, really high quality barrels, no problem with this. I'm liking this gun, and it's very accuracy gun. And pistol is 420, it's two Ukrainian gun. If for someone it's interesting. If I could help, it would be drone repair and drone training. At 58 and no combat experience, but 45 years of electronic repair. It's all about these things, Gord. Your age doesn't matter, because, for example, drone warfare, they need not only pilots who will fight on the front line and fly the drones. We have labs who are repairing and making drones. We have labs who are making explosive things for the guys who are flying on the drones. We have special technical labs who are development drones, and every skills, they are very important in a drone warfare. It's all about communication skills then. Big part depends from communication skills, yeah. Russiana C. In 2012 I thought of taking drone course school and open a business, but I changed my mind. Now I wish I have the skills and come help. In 2012, it was 30 years ago, drones wasn't so popular. Yeah, it's only some special people have access and opportunity to work with drones. Christian C. Learn basic language and technical terms, and like he said, skills. Basic language, it's good when you will work, for example, with Ukrainians in a mixed teams, but if you will work in a foreign team, like in GUR, for example, it's not a problem. You will have Ukrainian platoon commander, for example, or Ukrainian team leader who understand language, English language, Spanish language, doesn't matter, and it will be not a problem for you. Gordon Simpson. I sent my drone to Pasha 2 years ago. Yeah, Gordon, I remember this. But these drones, Max used these drones. Max took these drones. At that time I worked on a flashback channel. And yes, now I have no access to your drone. For sorry, Gordon. But at this time, this drone doesn't matter what kind of Mavic, Mavic 2, Mavic 3, doesn't matter. It's can be very useful for us, because my guys too need to work with the Mavic drones, but Mavic it's super expensive, super duper expensive. Because, for example, for $1,000 we can buy 4 FPV drones, and for $1,000 we can buy 0.7% of Mavic. In that time, I really don't understand how big your support was. Gordon, thanks so much. Are younger Ukrainians signing up to learn how to use drone, Pasha? Yes, it's very popular now, and if you don't know about this, but my dears, that friends of the channel who joined to my birthday's fundraise, we are buying training drones for the kids on a sports section, and young people they really want to know how drones working, and now it's the very important skills in Ukraine, and we are buying two training drones for that sports section from the village Fudirki. We are all the time support that kids, and yeah, we are do this, and now they have a drone course in small village. It's very popular now. Cause why not buy all the Apaches helicopters from America since Russia has no air defense left? Because United States don't sell this. Ukraine want to buy a lot of the American things, but United States don't want to sell this. Charlie Manson, only feet on the ground will win. Drones, planes, artillery, and centers all support the Mark One infantryman. Yeah, it's true. It's true because infantry, soldier on the ground, boot on the ground is the most important part of the front line. If we have no infantry, other things have no sense. Drone have no sense, artillery have no sense, air support and supplies have no sense. Infantry, it's our avant-garde of the front, it's our forward guys, and the front line depends only from the infantry. If we have no infantry in our fire support have no sense. Christian C. Yeah, countries give equipment, but Ukraine gives all best people in fighting. It's not right. I mean a little other thing that Ukrainian government, Ukrainian official equipment are shit, but yeah, you are right here, Christian C. Yoka, hello Yoka. Hi Pasha, in what ways is your work as an infantry platoon commander and an FPV unit command different? I wasn't a platoon commander. I was a team leader in a Azov team, on a 40 years old team, and it's be honestly, we can cut this on two ways. First ways it's administrative job, other ways is the combat job. One moment, technical pause, I will take water or juice and I will come back and we'll continue our conversation, my dears. Stay here. I am here, my dears. I'm here. I'm took the juice, and yes, and we will talk about two ways: administrative job and combat. When you are an infantry team leader, you must all the time be with your guys on all assault task, on a defending task. Your team can't work with you. And in my case, when it was a 40, they have no chance for survive because they don't understand Ukrainian language. And I was a stage of communication and team leader on a ground. Here I have 3 teams, yeah, 3 crews, and I can be on a position with my crew or cannot be on a position with my crew, but by my philosophy I must be with my guys. Now administration work is a little bigger because recruiting, because supply, because equipment, because training, it all depends directly from me. Same was with the Assault team, but with the drone guys it must be, it need more strangers, it need more money, it need more attention. I must control that my aviatechnics, they finish course of aviatechnics. I must know that my FPV sapper, FPV IOD specialist need all the things what he need for work with explosive shit. And it's more control, it's more responsibility, and it's, be honestly, a little more difficult. But in general it's more interesting. It's the big difference, be honestly, it's the big difference. It's big responsible. And when I was in the infantry, I had only one chief, and I had only task, and you have task, you or do this or not do this, do or die. In drone unit it's a little more difficult because you must have control targets, you must have control situation. It's a little more difficult, but be honestly, at this moment I have no combat experience as a drone commander, because me too only prepared for this rotation, and I hope that in November or in December I will come back from the war and try to share this experience with you. But I can compare at this moment on administrative level, and yes, and I feel a big difference. Thanks for good question, Yoka. Adapt the ever-changing battlefield. It's unreal to adapt. If you are adapt to the battlefield, it's mean that you have a mental problem. You all the time must scare, because if you scare, it's mean that you can save your life. To be a hero and stand up over the trenches is the worstest idea. You must all the time pay attention, and it's difficult to adopt. Adopt to the front line, it's it's difficult to to describe how it works. If I mean, you can adopt, for example, to the environment, but on a critical situation you cannot be adopted. You must be ready to this. You can know how to do this, but you never be adopted to this. Charlie Manson, Ukraine will be a major Western weapons producer for rest of the world when this is over. They need to show Russia they can arm themselves quickly in the future. In one period of the independence Ukraine it was, but we was a place of armament not for the Western, but for East, for Middle East and for Africa, and Ukrainian combat technology was on a very good level. And we still keep it. For example, T-64B is the Soviet modification of the tanks for the modern level. Is the BTR-3, BTR-3, BTR-4 Bucefal, Ukrainian armored technology on a very good level. But Be honestly, I don't know what's going on and why we don't made in enough number this. Why we wait old Vietnam M113, but no, not made our own BTR-4, for example. Yeah, it's a little strange, but yes, I hope that it will be Charlie. Thanks for the comment. Yes, Egan, I can course pretty fluently in Ukrainian. Does that count as a communication? Yeah, it's first step to the real communication on a on a battlefield. If you know what it's mean, you will understand 50% of the situation. Kim C, do you need to be on the front line or has drone range got better and you can stay further back? Depends from situation. Depends from situation and be honestly, situation don't better because electronic warfare and other shit they had a very bad influence on a drone, and if we will not use optofiber wire. FPV crew must be too much close to the front line. It's 2 kilometers and less, sometimes 3 kilometers. If it's big bomber or something like this, it's more big distance, but still shitty. But not on an infantry position is the is that way, that not on an infantry position, and it's good. You are probably not the guy to ask, but what is the trench digging process like in a winter? Why I'm not that guy to ask? I was a fucking infantryman at the winter in 2022. Unstoppable Tiger Talukan. Worster them in summer because freezing ground too difficult to dig. And it depends from the place where you dig in this. And for example, in forest we have a lot of sand. It's more easy. But it's the field, it's the black ground, Chernozem, Ukrainian. We are use not for making trenches. We are use not only shovel. We are use pickaxe. Because when you want to make a ditch or some trench, at first you must destroy upper level of the ground, and you can do this by shovel because ground is freezing, and you use pickaxe for to upper level of the ground. And after this, and only after this, after 10 on 15 centimeters of the freezing ground, you can use a shovel for comfortable digging trench. And yes, it's more difficult at winter, but if it's sand territory, for example, on a defense of Kiev, in a forest, a lot of the sand, and layer of the freezing ground smaller. It's a little more easy. But still depends from the territory and the type of the ground. In all cases, diggings of the trenches, it's difficult. Did you guys use sledgehammer and chisels? No, we had no sledgehammer. Maybe if we had, we can use it, but no, we use pickaxe and shovel. You are making higher level more soft, and after this you use shovel. But in some region of the Donbass, part of the top level of the ground is stones, and for this you need to use sledgehammer. but I think that pickaxes will be better in all the times, because you just make a couple. So wait a moment. I'm sorry. I must correctly translate this word. You can make a couple of hits of the pickaxe, and after this work by shovel. I never use sledgehammer and chisels. Never use. It must be very, very, very. It must be very, very firm ground or solid. Hard ground. It must be very hard ground for use sledgehammer and chisels. Never solved the situation, but pickaxe we used. And this is the message on a blue chat. Charlie Manson. It's very personal message. Stay strong, brother. I will read this part. Thanks so much for your support, William. I very appreciate this. Thanks so much. And worstest thing that if you are a choose branch, for example, you was infantry and now you are a artillery guy or FPV drone guy, doesn't matter. You must dig as more as possible, because from underground it's more safety to fly than sit just in a forest near the trees. It's more safety, and you must use the special satellite or antennas, but for all guys who are on a front line on a distance less than 10 kilometers, everyone must dig. Trenches, ditches, blindages, doesn't matter. Everyone must dig. If you want to live, you must dig. If you don't dig enough deep, you will not live long. In Bosnia, this lead petrol diesel mix on the ground and burn it to defrost the ground. The first 12-20 centimeters it's softer. Interesting type of the of the defrosting, but maybe in Bosnia it was okay, but in modern war, open fire, it's very bad things, because from the drone it will be very, very easy to see. That's why we never use this type of defrost. Pickaxe, only pickaxe. So the shovel is as important as the AK. Yeah, is the same level of importance. Sometimes shovel more important than rifle. Do drones get foxholes? Yeah, for sure. You mean the pilot? Drone pilots? FPV, for example? Or what you mean in this question? I believe there are more international fighters signing up now, Colombian, etc. Interesting fact, Colombian fight for both countries, for Ukraine and for Russia too. Yeah, it's interesting fact, don't forget about this. Kimsi, are you going to be away for 3 months? How much money a month does your team need? It's a very difficult question, because I will try to explain why it's difficult question. because when we will go, when we will be ready to go on a combat task, on a mission, our high com, our commanding will give for us a lot of things, a lot of equipment and other. And other needs, other things what we need, we will in that time understand, and only when we will be fully, totally supplied. At this moment, it's unreal to say it, and all that things what's we doing now, it's optional equipment, it's training equipment, and it that things we buying that things what we never took from the government, for example. Yeah, because for example, by instruction, we have no separate monitors for FPV. We have only land station. But if we will go in on a short distance land station, its shit have weight 40 kilograms. It's more better when crew will took these monitors what you buy in my dears with a weight less than 1 kilograms and going in a position. Then they will took fucking land station with a 20-30 kilograms. And it's the very difficult question, Kim Sibi. Honestly, I can't answer at this moment because I'm still not totally supplied at this moment. We will not go naked on the front line. That's why we must make a planning of our needs only after that time when we will be totally fully supplied from the government. Unstoppable Tiger Talgan. Did you guys sharpen your pickaxes? I never do this. My guys do this. Me by my hand never do this. But sometimes we had the cases when pickaxes just oh my god, pickaxes just broke down. That wooden handle couldn't hold up, and it just broke down, and we just dropped this. It's tools for one time in biggest part of the situation. Charlie Manson, you'd see the smoke from digging from a great distance, but no drones back then, and in that area very little artillery either. Old artillery school, it's something incredible. Yeah, now artillery guys, for make one shot they need a drone, they need a special application software and other. But for example 5-7 years ago, artillery officers have just a calculator and notebook, not book, just a book for notes and pencil, and he do some calculation, and he do correcting by his eye or by binocular and make shoots. Now work of the artillery guys, it's more easy than 10 years ago. Changes were made to the draft laws a few months ago. What are the changes? What are the laws, Mark? Anti-corruption laws. Can you make your question more direct? Yoka, Pasha, will you be sent straight to the middle of Pokrovsk, or will there be additional training stages to help beginners adjust to the real combat zone? In Pokrovsk, because my team, first my crew, everybody, all guys from the first crew who will go on that deployment, they have a combat experience, and for us, for that guys, yeah, it will be difficult because there was a Ricky, there was a mortar guy, and other. For him, it will be difficult to work as a drone pilots, but they don't need adaptation in the front line. And yeah, we will go in a Pokrovsk, not in a training center. Christian C. Yeah, Colombian have been fighting for decades for cartels, for revolution, for against government. Yeah, different interest, but that salary what they have, for example, in Ukraine, it's too much good salary for Colombian level of life, and a lot of the Colombian going for the money or for experience. But don't forget, Colombian fight for both sides. As Egan, do you have an EcoFlow? At this moment, we have only one. Brandon gave me one EcoFlow couple days ago. He make report about this. I don't make because I still have no photo of this. Brandon don't send it me. But we need 3 more for one EcoFlow for CP and 3 for cruise. I think we fix this situation in close future. What were the changes to the law for the ages to draft men in fight in the war? No changes still from 25 years old. If you are a 25 year old, you can be mobilized. If you younger, you can be mobilized, you can be only volunteers. No changes in the draft. Hello, John Azie. Unstoppable Tiger Talogan. Has the old Soviet equipment dried up? I'm long time doesn't saw Soviet equipment. Be honestly, long time doesn't saw Soviet equipment. Soviet weapon, yeah, but equipment, no. Nobody don't use Soviet equipment. It's the fucking uncomfortable and useless bullshit. Maybe for Afghanistan mountain it was good, but in modern war Soviet equipment are shit. They had no normal body armor for the soldier, second army of the world in that period. Once of the Cold War leader have no body armor for the soldier. No, we don't use Soviet equipment. Message on a blue chat. AK Crowd 74. All the best on your vacation. Take care, bro. Thanks so much, Joffrey. Very big thanks. And that was a couple words about couple beers. We will discuss it personally, Jeff, a little later. Biggest part of combat unit don't use Soviet equipment from 2024, since 2024. Shitty equipment, it was prerogative of the non-combat unit, yeah. This old Soviet pouches, weapon belts and other shit. But for example, protection things like helmets and body armor we don't use since 2014. Christian C. So what is blue chat? Blue chat is the blue chat. Blue chat. It's a donation on a PayPal and with some messages. I name it blue chat. It's message on a PayPal. Mark Garcia. Media said that Zelensky signed a law to allow 60 plus years old to fight. My friends thought it would force them to fight. This law project, age 60 plus, it's for volunteers. If you want to sign a contract, if you are a 60 plus, it's okay. But you don't be, if you are a 60 plus, you don't be mobilized by force. No. Mobilization draft will be before 16, from 25 till 16. But if you are older than 16, you can go to the contract. But be honestly, nobody after 16 years old will go on a contract as infantry. I know this internal kitchen of armed forces, 16 plus guys, it's retired colonels and other bastards who do nothing till 2000, since 2000 till 2014, they do nothing, they sit on a retirement, have a money, and now they come on a service for recalculate his pension. But they will not go in the infantry, be honestly. And people 16 plus will not be drafted. Kim C. RFPV drone an opportunity weapon or planet hits too? Planet hits, only planet hits. You see a target and you fly in a target. No opportunity. Only one opportunity. It's opportunity to go through the fucking electronic warfare wall. But if you break through, only hits on a target. No random hits. Only hits on a target. Message on a PayPal for whatever is needed from Janezi. Thanks so much for your support, Janezi. Thanks so much. Yes, Egan, maybe you can set up a fund without having a special goal like a reserve for when you sorted out your needs. PayPal this reserve, and be honestly, I don't want to raise money without target. And when we have target, I'm announce it, but all that what we have on a PayPal is this reserve, because for the 40 monobank jar for needs of the unit, it's working not so correctly. Not everyone can make this, and PayPal is this reserve. For example, if we will have enough, after when I come back from vacation, we will have money for going on a special course to the 3rd Assault Brigade. We can go on a free course, for example, on our governmental courses, on a National Guard courses, but I want to go with my guys on a course of the Третя штурмова FPV drone course. It's the very, very high quality course, and for the other branches it's $100 per one person. 4000 гривень, 4000 гривnas. It's 1 week course and they give very, very good knowledge. For sure we will finish our own National Guard courses for free, but for extra education we will go on not free courses. And for example, that reserve what we will made on a PayPal, it will go on our education. Caroline Wolbank. Hey Pasha, I actually made it to live broadcast tonight. First time in ages. I always watch your broadcast back to keep up on the information, but never live. Thanks so much. You are welcome, Caroline. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, because usually I'm streaming in a different times. I have no online times. My live streams depends from my situation. And yes, thanks that you are coming. Unstoppable Tiger Talukan. Have you seen the bayonets get used? No, I'm never see. I'm heard these legends, but me personally never see. Tease me, you are a top one of the commentators of this chat today. Are there more women serving now? I think that more. I don't want to. You know my position. Political of party is not my position. Armed forces, politicals try to yelling that women's service on a one line with the men's infantry, women's or women's in infantry and other, but we can cut on fingers how many women serving in infantry. Yeah, number of women's now bigger, but the biggest part of women's they occupy rear position, staff position and other. In infantry, still 98% of the infantry it's some men's, but now numbers of women bigger for sure. Yeah. I'm only one seeing the bayonet get used in that video when it was Kursk region, when Buryat, Russian soldier from Buryatia, fight against Ukrainian fighter, and it was the hand-to-hand combat. It's a very brutal video, very difficult to see this, but personally never saw this. Heard only stories from my guys from infantry. Whatever gives you the best chance of success and survival, you should have. Yeah, I'm agree with this. I'm on a 100% agree with this. Better to have than not have. Oh, very good activity today on the chat and 35 viewers. 34. It's good activity. I make mistake when I told that Friday broadcast will not be a popular. Yes, Egan, my friend in a drone unit say he has more of a problem targeting the donkeys than the Katsabs. Yeah, is it true? And new commander of the UAV forces, Robert Brody, Magyar, he make bigger award for the Russian infantry. If you are destroying infantry, it's give more scores for your unit. And yes, it's true. Charlie Manson. The truth is, men, especially in dangerous situations, naturally act differently when a female present. My buddies said having a female medic with them took 3 men out the patrol as they uh, would be defending her. The male medics basically were infantry with skills. Um, and a lot of the underground problems when women in men's collective, a lot of the underground target, and people don't want to talk about this reputation questions and other. But for example, I will not I don't want to recruit random women, for example, in my squad, in my team. I had idea to took one. It's she is a pilot with very good reputation. She have a oh, wait a moment. She is married, and I on a 100% sure that these women don't make a problem. But it's only one women's from 10. For example, yeah, and I'm not a sexist, it's not a bad words about women's, but I'm 11 years in the army and I saw all this bullshit. Thanks, in a combat unit, I don't want to make this drama. Maybe it's not popular things, maybe some women defenders can say other things, but it's only it's only my things, and I will do only one. But how I do. How oh my god. I share my opinion about women in combat units. Thanks. Pasha, there is a lot of chat about a potential ceasefire in the news at the moment. Apparently, Putin is going to be meeting Trump sometime next week about his. Has this been talked about in Ukraine? Yeah, about this discussing every day, and really I wait nothing from this meet. Really, I wait nothing because Putin did these things what's need only Putin. For example, Ukraine start intensively by the drones destroying Russian oil factories and other oil structure. And what's about start talk Putin? He start talking about air ceasefire. Why he do this? Because if we destroying more oil factories, Russian economy will die. And we try to do ceasefire 3 times, and only by Russian rules, and I don't trust to the Putin, and be honestly, I don't trust to the Trump. Trump changing his opinion every day. That's why we don't wait nothing from this negotiation, from this meets in his rooms in a White House, in Kremlin, doesn't matter. It's have no influence on a real battlefield. And that ceasefire, be honestly, is just an opportunity for Russians to reorganize and do more worst shit in Ukraine. Infantry fight anyway. Add limited single woman and it goes bad fast. Seen ground men fall out over it many times. Yeah, Charles, I'm agree with this. It's one of the reason. Mark Garcia, Trump wants Ukraine to lose. He is just pretending to help. Yeah, be honestly, it's true. Be honestly, it's true, and he want to stop war. But what is stop war? Putin can catch up that territory what he need and stop war. And for Trump, it's mean that Trump win if war will stop. I don't know this position. And we don't wait nothing from this in Ukraine. Maybe on a higher government, it's on his discussion. They talk about this, but be honestly, it's have no influence on the field. Russian infantry offended, every day assault. Russian drone pilots destroying Ukrainian logistics every day. Russian strategical forces and UAV forces every day launched 300-500 Shaheds on a peaceful city, and Trump can influence on it. Zelensky can't influence on it. It's have no sense in this negotiation. I think that conversation with Putin and Trump about future economical partnership and nothing more. It may not be a political correct opinion, but it's a practical correctness. Yeah, it's my way, you know. I'm going by this way. It cannot be not correctly, but it's working. Yeah, I'm agree with this, Charlie. If we will talk only like a polit correct guy, if we will tell only that things what society wait, I can delete my channel and it's all. My channel have no sense if we will talk like a media guys, like a newspaper. It's have no sense. If I will not push free things, free opinion in this channel, have no sense. Be honestly. My things can be wrong. My opinion can be wrong. Your opinion can be wrong. But it's your opinion. It's our opinion, and we must talk about this. If we will just go by the political party line, it have no sense. Every opinion can be. You can agree. You can disagree. You can like. You can hate. Kim C, do you keep your old call sign? For sure I keep. It's my story. It's my life. No, it's still not changes. Maybe I will do something, and this will be changed, but it will not be my idea for sure. I'm still Metis. Flush political correctness when life and limb are on the line. Make the logical choices. That's what makes sense. That's what makes sense. Yeah. And I'm to talk about this. Some things have. Some shit with electricians. Wait a moment. Yeah, I'm here. Mark Garcia. Pasha, when is your current military contract end? When it end, will you sign up again or become a civilian? I finished my military contract 1 year ago. Wait a moment, I'm change the light. Oh, it's better. I finished my contract, but you can't retirement when we have a war in country, and I can go home only when war will finish it. Yeah, my contract is finished 1 year ago, and I will not make new one. Without war, for me, in my position, army, it will be wasting time. I will become a civilian. I hope that. Maybe start some small business on a, because when I will leave from the service, army will make some payments, good payments, and it will be enough for make small business, for example. And yes, I will leave from the army, but only after war. We must fight. Have no choice. Hello, Safades, our local hero. Michael Russo didn't pay your bill. All money to the team, no bills. No, it's overload of the electrician. I don't know why. Sudden power outs, life in a country at war. No, it's not an electrician. With the electrician here, always good. It's overload. I don't know. It's a local overload with the laptop. My laptop now too hot. I don't know, maybe it's had influence. Caroline Wallbank. Pasha, I have not watched your fundraising stream yet. Have you raised all the funds you needed for your team's equipment? So as I told, that fundraise what we had on a previous broadcast, we collect more than we wait. We collect more, that's why we buy more equipment, as it was more as it was possible. But as I told, before we are going on a front line, we can't give a real marks of the situation what we need. And all your donation, it will be very, very important for us, because team still on a formatting period, and directive fundraise was finished, but we still have reserve, and all your donation is very important. Mark Garcia, Pasha, I thought you could leave because Starsky left. Where Starsky, where me. Don't compare, please. Don't compare. It's different things. Sammy write the different morals, Mark. Thanks so much. It's don't compare this. Never. Never. Christian C, you have law degree? Yeah, at this moment I'm a bachelor of the law. I'm finished this education 1 week ago. Oh, 1 month ago in July. In July, yeah, I finished bachelor's degree. Maybe after a couple years I will be master of the law. I hope that university don't kick me. Power outage from me being at max power. Yeah, I think that it's microphone overloaded my electricity today, because microphone working on overloaded. uh, well, get Pasha yeah, tractor. Why not? It's one of the way of the. It's one of the step for the small business. I don't want what's my personal situation will be at that moment. I don't know. We will see. War is not finished. We have no moral right to live from army during wartime. After this, we will see, and we will see of result of the war. I can't planning for long perspective. I have a lot of ideas, my dear, a lot of ideas, and ideas with YouTube, ideas about cooperation, how we can do this. A lot of ideas, a lot, my dears. But first, need what we need. It's finish war. So, Smart Garcia, sorry, I was thinking about it technically and not as a personal moral choice. I did mean disrespect to anyone. Don't worry about this, Mark, but be honestly, legally, you can't technically leave from army. Me, legally, can't have I technically can't leave from the army, technically. I have not this opportunity, I must serve until I die. Esigan, would you be interested in joining sometimes like this BU anti-corruption agency with your law degree? No, 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 and again no, again no. It's internal kitchen. It's internal kitchen, and I have no idea to do this. When I will finish, maybe law bureau, but nothing but anti-corruption, because anti-corruption it's more corruption than typical corruption. No, 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 no. It's not my way. I don't want to be a part of the government after my service. Now I'm proud that I'm a part of the government because I'm an officer of the combat unit. But after war, no, no, no. Please, small business, small farm, fucking cows, fucking tractor, but no government, no anti-corruptional organs and other. Please don't. Maybe policy, but no, not that thing. Pasha in big political. Pasha UA political party. Sounds good. Janezi, congratulations, Pasha, it's great you are able to study at this time. Yeah, it's just a small part of my life, but I'm trying to do this, be honestly. I'm not the best student in the world, but I'm trying. Michael Russo, you can use tractor to dig a trench. I hope that when I buy tractor, we don't need it. In that time, we don't need a trench. I hope that it's normal, peaceful time. Pasha start a farm after the Katsab are expelled. Yeah, only after this. And Russian will be how it correctly, a fertilizer for my ground. Yeah, many country trips with the small children, they are best, just not for the years. Christian says, it's cool to ride with you, fundraise, hear stuff. Ah, no, no, I skip one message. Caroline Wolbank. I saw Brendan gave you an Eco Flow this week as well. Friend with Ben. Yeah, is the friend with benefits Jiggle Club. I'm still not reported about this because I don't ask about photo. Don't ask Brendan about photo. It's mine fuck up. But yeah, Brandon give me a flow, but be honestly, we need three more. I'm crying, Brandon, please give me a flow, and Brandon come and give. Friend with benefits. Brandon really good guy. I'm appreciate that. I'm know Brandon personally. No, we forbid you from not getting through this Pasha. I'm signing up for Pasha post-war tours around Ukraine. Yeah, I told him, my dear, a lot of ideas, 1 million ideas. But please, at first we must kill all Russian in the world. At first. Yes, Egan, God, not a politician, please. Okay, I will try. Pasha, make sure your farm has a campsite so we can visit. Yeah, it's a traveler camp. Charlie Manson going to retire to farm with an orchard to make homemade brandy with condoms on the tops like Anatoly. Yeah, you remember that special recipe with the condoms on a wine. You remember Charlie? So for the maybe get kids into motocross. Mm, I had some idea. I can't announce it, but it's when this project will be ready. I will announce it. It's too about cooperation with the kids. It will be very interesting, but I don't ready to announce it. I think that when I come back from rotation, we will talk about this, but not yet. Pasha will definitely get through this. You need to show me around Ukraine, have a beer when this all over. I will wait you, my dears. I will wait you. AK Crowd 70, you know what you had to do for Brandon. I am do enough. No worry. I'm do enough. Brandon is such a sweetest head and give his friends and reach around. Yeah, Brandon is a really good man. He's really good man. Samuel, all the best from Northam, Finland, bro. We prayed for you guys. Thanks so much, Samuel. You are welcome. And we pray for you. You too have stupid neighbors with a Russian name. You too have a Putin neighbor. Stay safe, Finland. Caroline Wolbank. Pasha, sorry if you have already mentioned this, but you are able to tell us what brigade you have now joined. Is it Omega or Special Operation Forces? Sorry, I'm interested. I'm trying to don't mention it, my my brigade, but it's Omega. Yeah, it's first mention. Who know? They know. All the time I'm trying to avoid this, but yeah, today I opened the true. Charles Manson, I have a very large legal battle, medical intelligence going on, negligence going on at the moment. Once this is over, I will be visiting Ukraine, even if it's not not over. I will be visiting Ukraine, even it's not over. My legal team don't want me traveling until what's done. I think that after some time it will be very good idea to make something like trip together or something like this. But be honestly, I'm really had no time at this moment for this. But it can be a good idea that people who want to join, we can make a test tour. We will see how it will see. Rosemary Stars. How the Batman these days? I'm doesn't work with a Batman. We're broke up with them. Don't have a communication. Sejuente in Batman unit many angels. We don't work with him. We don't work with him. For sorry or thanks for God, but we don't work with him. Some people open it only after some time. Oh, with the blusher always good. With the blusher is always good. We're sometimes chatting, but he's a Poland, I'm here. And I had this, be honestly, he invited me in Poland on this vacation, but Habibi, Brandon, why you are not sleeping? 20 minutes after midnight. What the fuck, Brandon? Go sleep. We just mentioned you a couple minutes ago, and I told it thanks for the echo flow, Brandon. We are mentioned you. Last night with my phone, last chance to troll you. Oh, Brandon, I will miss you. I will miss you. Text me, send me a nudes when you will have opportunity to use your phone. Thanks. Thanks for the dinner. No, dinner is nothing. Dinner is nothing. You can come to the dinner every day. Yeah, I will miss you, Brandon. 2 fucking months without trolling. How you, my dears, can explain this? How you can explain this? 2 months. Tell them about Georgian food. I think that I will not open the secret when you come back from that deployment, or what I can name it. I think that we will make a separate podcast about Georgian kitchen. Hello you, good night, Habibi. Good luck, Brandon. Good luck. I will miss you. Text me and send me news. Don't forget. Yeah, Brandon, never lose opportunity to troll me. Never lose opportunity. Good night. My dears, you see that we are streaming 2 hour. 2 hour of the live stream. I think it's a good result. And a lot of people who are on this broadcast, they come firstly on a live stream, but people watched me after the live stream. But my dears, you are welcome. I'm happy that I'm start this broadcast today. It's very good. Have a nice night, Sammy. We have some hobbies with the Brandon. We like to peace in a Russian border. I heard that Finland sometime had no border control with the Russians. People from St. Petersburg very free going to the Finland for buy some Finland stuff and other. I heard that was in some period. We just 1 minute ago mentioned Blazhy. Just 1 minute ago mentioned Blazhy, and he write me. Wait a moment, I answer him. Maybe Blazhy here on a broadcast. And my dears, who are a newbie on a channel, don't forget about don't forget to watch videos when me and Blazhy is my Polish friend come to the Kharkiv Oblast on a Dergachi, show beautiful place from Kharkiv coming to the Donbas region. And we worked as a courier, and we were in Konstantinivka. It's very good video cycle. I don't know why it wasn't popular. I don't know, but it's for me. I'm like that video, and it's very interesting. Some road accident happened with us. Big hello, Blazhy. Okay, I will send this big hello. Thanks, Geoffrey. Like and subscribe. Yeah. It's that. Don't miss this series of video. Who are a newbie and doesn't watch this. When I was bombing because Russian religions bastard living in a Laura, still living in a Laura after the occupation. Yes, it was interesting. Hopefully his balls have traveled out by now. I hope to. Blazhy invited me to come in Poland, but and I hate idea to come in Poland, but I had no opportunity to plan this because if you want to go through the border, you must make a special bureaucracy procedure before 3 or 4 weeks before vacation. But I took information about my vacation on this week, and that's why I cannot have opportunity to do this bureaucracy shit for going in Poland, for example. That's why I'm not going in Poland, and for me, for example, it's very important because all priority now it's in a unit now. That's why on this year I don't go as a guest to the Blazhy, but maybe on the next year I think that we can do something. I'm just getting a beer from the fridge. Anyone want one? You also got homemade Polish vodka in the cupboard. After broadcast, I think that I will have a small cup of the gin. I have no beer here because tomorrow long way, long road. I'll stick to Guinness. Guinness is my favorite dark beer. Be honestly, Guinness is my favorite dark beer. Yeah, when I lived in Alexandria, it was mission impossible to find Guinness in Alexandria shop. But and Guinness is expensive beer in Ukraine. It's something like $3, 2 and 7. Yeah, it's close to the $3 in Ukraine. Yeah, Guinness a really good beer. But for example, typical Ukrainian beer it's less than $1, but Guinness $3. Yeah, set price. But what we can do with this? It's import beer. $5 there? It's in Puerto Rico, $5, yeah? Because road to Puerto Rico, I think more longer than road in Ukraine. That's why $5. But in Ukraine, 3. Close to $3. Yeah, that's why, because logistic. Guinness it's British. It's British beer. Or Irish beer. I'm little forgot, but yeah. Irish beer. Okay, I'm sorry. Actually, no road to Puerto Rico by ocean, by the jet. Guinness must be in Puerto Rico. You have no choice. If you have no, we will send it by the post. But I know that USPS are shitty. They will destroy your cans. Irish, I'm sorry. My mistake, my bad. So, my dears, I think that I will finish broadcast. Thanks that you was with me tonight. It was a very good 2.5 hours, my dears. Thanks for your activity in the chat. Very good conversation. It was a random event that Brandon is come. Brandon will not be on a signal long time, close to 2 months. Yeah, it was a last trolling in a closest 2 months. Yeah, tomorrow I will go on vacation. Thanks that you with me. Thanks that you are supporting me. Thanks for your donation. At this moment, your donation important not only for me directly. Your donation important for whole my team and my dears. All your donation is very important. I'm very grateful for this and I'm very appreciate this, my dears. Thanks for God. Thanks for God. I can say that your donation make our small success and our small victory closer and closer. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for your activity. Glad to see you all. Thanks for the people who are firstly come and join to the chat. Thanks for the warm conversation, my dears. See you later. I will try to make a communication from the vacation, but we will see. I hope that we will keep communication during vacation. Thanks so much for activities. Thanks so much for donation. Thanks so much that you are with me, my dears. See ya. later.